Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Benji. I'm going to be doing a reading for you today. So we'll just get straight into it like I normally do. I will just get the general energy going and see what today's reading is going to be. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'd like to say thank you so much for the comments and the amazing words that you guys are leaving. Like, I'm really gobsmacked with a lot of it, speechless. But I really appreciate the communication on so many levels. All right, we have our card, the Tower. The Tower. Okay. We have the Tower. The Tower represents lost foundations, maybe like a disaster or sudden upheaval. And I feel like it's definitely like the vibe. Things are changing at the moment. I do believe within you they're changing on extreme levels at the moment. I feel like it's happening super fast. The Tower card has been very interesting to me lately. So we got the Tower card. So that's the general energy that we're going with today. And the Chariot. So the Chariot is the second card that came out. So it does seem like it's like a good thing. I would say that this Tower coming out is like a good thing. It represents direction, control, and empowerment. So I feel like whatever's happening in this current situation, it's basically allowing this thing to fall so that you can rebuild the blocks that need to be built so that you can be in the right frequency and the right vibrations so that your journey and path is on alignment. Interesting. I say that a lot. Interesting. I find this very interesting, so I say interesting a lot. I hope it doesn't get too annoying. All right, let's carry on with the reading. It's very interesting. Okay, so it's kind of coming to me that this is something to do with I feel like this reading, I'm not getting any energy from like a significant other as such until maybe the end here. So it's kind of interesting. Maybe that's my thing. I should make a t-shirt. It's kind of interesting. I'm annoying myself so much with that. So we have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords gives me a vibe of there's like a third party in this situation. So let's just say I didn't get the significant other until the end, but I do get it in this beginning one. I feel like there is a situation at hand where you or them, I can't differentiate right now between if it's you or them in this situation, but there is a third party that has been causing distance between both of you. So if anything, I feel like you're the one that's been emotionally upset and this person has been whispering in this person's ear. And that's kind of what I get from the Five of Swords. It's like, there's a dude here and he's like holding the swords and he's like, and there's this other dude walking like in the middle. And then there's another dude at the end and he's like this. So I just get that this situation, I feel like the Tower moment could possibly be for the significant other. And I feel like it is obviously for you too. But I feel like in this situation, whatever's going on seems like there has been like a divine intuition happen because we had the High Priestess here as well. Excuse me. But we'll move on to the Queen of Pentacles. So we got a Queen of Pentacles here. I don't know why the blur is on. Sorry about the blur today. I will fix that. Queen of Pentacles gives me like the vibe of like financial security. So it does almost seem like this Tower moment is really leading into something good because these next cards are like really good to me. Like this is like financial security, and then we have the Ten of Cups. And that would suggest like the prosperity and like, fulfillment of happiness and stuff. So it's really interesting that it kind of feels like this situation at hand or whatever's happening, I feel like there's a divine intuition happening and there are messages, and I feel like people on both sides are very much spiritually connected to each other, and they're also like where both sides are like mirroring, and I guess that's what I get from all of this. So very much twin flame. But there's been a big awakening, an awakening to a point where I think the tower is falling. And what I get from this is it's a mindset tower. This is a mindset tower. I think there's been obviously the thoughts of divine intuition and the reality of the situation and like, finally seeing the truth. So as we go into the next bit, we're leaving this energy. So like this is a reading. I feel like this has got like some steps to it and some time frame to it. I don't know personally how to read time, but what I'm getting is that this is like summer. Yeah, like spring, summer. I feel like spring, interesting, spring. And then summer's going to be amazing. That's what I get from this. But spring's going to be like the time when maybe the tower is crumbling, it's like a process. So I feel like in the next month, there's going to be like this. And then through that, it's going to like go like this. So gratuitous kind of like growth. I don't think you're going to lose this person as a connection because we have the Fool here. And the Fool kind of represents like that carefree, almost like blind to danger kind of vibe. And it's kind of beautiful in a way because this person, it feels like they are very much an emotional person on the inside, but on the outside, they probably come across as super logical, and they're very strong with that, and they find it hard to show their emotions. So I feel like this person is going to be very much in their emotions, and they're going to like come out and be their true selves. I feel like that's kind of the vibe. And then the last card here we have is the it's the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. And this card kind of represents to me a divine kind of like connection, and also, it's my soul card. There's two of them in the deck. This one gives me more of like a soulmate vibe. The other one gives me like twin flame vibe, which the Two of Cups. Yeah. So it's cool. I feel like, as much as the Tower came out today, and I feel like it's a very scary card, and it can be, I do believe that you can get through anything that the universe throws at you because you're strong. And all the things that you've been through and all the things that you've experienced and learned from and all your lessons lead you up to these moments where you can deal with these things better and better each time they happen, because cycles happen and life is life, and we got to deal with the cycles of life. So it's really good to get to a place of clarity when it comes to tower moments. I specifically... All right, so we got two more cards that come out. The Ten of Cups. Oh, no, the Nine of Cups. My bad. The Nine of Cups, which is like feeling like satisfaction and living in luxuries and, being stable, like in your mind, and things are like very coming to fruition. So I feel like it kind of goes with what I just said. And then our last card here, which gives me all of the clarity in the world, which is the Magician. And that would really just go to show that your manifestations are happening. And I feel like this tower moment is part of that manifestation that is happening. Wow. I love this. I love this reading. Okay. I feel like this has never happened before in a reading, at least a reading for my public viewers. I've never ever had a reading with a tower on a video, but I have pulled the tower for myself fair few times. So let's move on to some more. I feel like I don't really need any more clarity, but like I do this, but just, you know, you don't have to watch this end bit, but like if you want to, it's just some extra depthy stuff. So like essentially some more depth on what's going on. So we'll use these ones and we'll do upside down and right way up. So we'll get more of a clear situation. The Hierophant, understand your beliefs, values, and boundaries. Teaching, morality, education, divine wisdom, kindness, and tradition. So I do, well, there's so many cards here, but that's okay. Lack of emotional intelligence. I'm getting that from like the other side. It says fire. Fire. Energy of the unexpected. It's very much lining up with the tower. Lack of emotional intelligence, lack of control, shifty in dealings, and coldness. I don't really resonate with the bottom ones, but I resonate with that top one for some reason, like so much right now. And feeling like lack of emotional intelligence. I feel like this person that you have in your life, I feel like I said it before, I'm sure. Like I feel like they have like a lack of being able to show their emotions. And what I'm getting from that is that this person finds it hard to go outside of their beliefs that they have had pre-constructed in their life, and I think their life has been good. I feel like their life's been good, or it appears to be good. And I think underneath the surface, they've been very unhappy, and they just haven't been able to express it because of maybe their upbringing or something. So they very, very feel oppressed. I don't know why these cards don't show up properly. I'll figure it out. There we go. But it just says you are limited by what you believe is possible. So like powerlessness and repression and their shadow self, and like being in bondage to the shadow. So I do think like this person is doing a lot of healing, and I think that they have done a lot of healing, and I think this is kind of like the moment where like the tower is collapsing. I think they can't stop it, and you can't stop it, and no one can stop it, because if anything, if the tower, I would have said if the tower came up upside down in my first one, because I feel like it really matters for that one for some reason. And when it's upside down, you're doing stuff in life to basically stop that tower from falling. But when the tower actually comes out and like that, it's like weirdly like you're almost ready and willing for that to happen, even though it's super, super scary. Let's just move on to the next card. Justice. Use your intuition to set your moral compass. So I feel like this has got a lot to do with how you feel. I feel like the situation is going to move forward, and there is going to be abundance, but there is a process. And I think, like I was saying, the universe has a process, and sometimes it can take some time for those processes to align and work out so that the manifestation can happen. I really think both sides are manifesting both sides are manifesting this to happen, and I feel like that's why it's more powerful and why the tower moment's happening. Truth, clarity, cause and effect, eternal justice, balance, fairness, and accountability. So it does seem very positive. The next card is the Six of Pentacles. Sharing your success builds more success. So that makes sense, right? you get what you give. A, a lot of people don't believe that. I just wanted to say that. But from my life, I guess I'm just trying to draw from like an experience with this one. So it's kind of interesting because I do notice that when you just give someone a smile, they just smile back at you. So I feel like what I'm getting from this one is that generosity and like, sharing your success and your light is going to build more success for you. And I feel like we're in the time frame of the universe where it is time for you to share your light. As much as I feel like a lot of us have been broken many times and got to stages where we feel like giving up, I feel like because of all these things, we, the people that are in tune with our spiritual sides and things, when you do give from a place of pure intention to help the greater good, then I'm pretty sure the universe brings you back that tenfold because that's what you deserve. And I'm not going to share my experience, but I guess I'm drawing it from something that happened to me recently, but it's from something that happened to me when I was like a kid. And then only just recently did I get justice for it. So I guess that's what I'm getting from this, is that sharing your success in a way that is intuitive and in the right way is going to bring you back more than you could ever imagine. And it's all about the intention and the doing it for the greater good, not doing it for money or doing it for those things. So I feel like there is a moral compass here. Obviously, we got to make money and stuff and like to live, but I feel like this is more of like an emotional thing today. This is not really money, but it is like you could be emotionally giving with some money to like a poor person or a homeless person and, not expect anything, at the end of the day, not be like, oh, I'm not going to give money because he might do that with it. Like at the end of the day, if you want to help someone, you should help them genuinely with your heart and not contemplate like the fact that they might just like use that money for something that they shouldn't or whatever. Like you should just show some compassion and, that's how I feel about that. Then the next one that we've got is the Three of Swords. And I feel like this is very interesting because this is like the emotional pain that I was talking about. A harsh truth is better than a soft lie, right? So I'm a big believer of not telling lies as much as it can cause people to be upset or hurt or emotionally unstable. But I feel like that is how processes work, and being strong within oneself means that you kind of need to just be truthful, and the harsh truth is better than a soft lie. I get that. So that's what we're getting from that one. And I feel like I just got some more thoughts about that. I feel like this other person has caused pain for you. And I feel like this is the pain that they cause for you. Because this is like the pain card, right? Like, so I do feel like this person is in a lot of pain. And I feel like they understand because I think they understand. It's probably like a conversation that's happened. Even if there wasn't, I feel like they understand what they did wrong and what they've done. They were selfish and they broke your heart because you told them the truth. On a better note, we have the Three of Cups, which also gives me a vibe of a third party. But this card specifically is not saying that. It says celebrate your success with those you care about. And it just says support, sharing, celebration, gladness, bounty, joy, friendship, and society. So today, I'm not getting that other meaning from this. I'm getting this meaning. And I do think that it is time for you to celebrate your success with those you care about. And in saying that, I just want to say thanks again for everybody that has joined my journey and is providing me with a platform that I can share my gift. So I'm very glad and I feel very abundant, as much as, like all I'm doing is doing the readings, but I feel so joyful each day now. So thank you. I'm very grateful. Inspired. The next card, we got so many more coming. The Eight of Swords. Rebirth. Yeah. So this kind of going with like that other, the main reading. Rebirth. Seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. This seems interesting. I feel like it's happening, right? Like it's happening. Careless, unfocused meaning, meanness, hoarding, lack of meaning behind actions, uninspired. So what I get from a lot of this is that this is giving you an energy from the other person. Some of this is the energy of you, but if anything, it's probably on both sides because of the mirroring thing. But I do think that you specifically have been very focused on you lately, and I don't think you're super unhappy or anything or like feeling too bad. And I feel like maybe that's what that is, right? Like it seems like you're blocked. It seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step, right? Like it's there, but it's not really doing anything. It's just, it's there and you can still be focused. The next one is take action on your ideas. Life is moving ahead. Movement. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles upside down, undecided, capricious. I can't say that word. Moody, foolish, suffocating, nagging, materialistic, and jealous. Oh wow, we got a double up. We got the Seven of Swords. Okay, so this one's upside down, so it's giving me clarity for the other one because the other card at the beginning, right? Wait, am I just wrong? It's not even there. No, I'm wrong. It's not. Oh, I'm thinking about the reading I did just before for Facebook. My bad. The Revelations. It just says revelations, freedom, truth, argumentativeness, wise counsel, trustworthiness, and confession. I feel like something's going to kind of come out. The oppression over there, like there's been a situation where this person has realized like the divine truth over here. And I feel like, I think they'll come in. I think they'll come in eventually. I'm not going to say it's super soon because is there movement, speed, quick decisions, change, boldness, excessive force, and generosity. So I feel like it's going to happen and it's going to be like super quick when it happens. But I don't think it's going to be today as such. If you see this today, I don't think it's going to be today. But if it is, congrats. And it's completely up to you what you do with this information. So let's just move on. But gosh, I'm having such a great time reading this reading. This reading seems fun, but it's also very depthy. I like that. Let's go into another. Let's use these ones real quick. I just want to grab one card from here, and I just want to get a clarification with one card. I don't need clarification, but I do. The Six of Pentacles. I'm just going to read it from the card. These are different. So, yeah, this is giving me, like, generosity. This is, like, do something. You know how I was saying, like, you could give some money to a poor person and not expect anything and not just, like, think about the things that they might do with the money, but just, like, helping someone is a good thing. I kind of have to sit there for it to work. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like, it's a time to fulfill yourself with genuine things, like helping people, like doing something out of the blue, like help an old lady cross the road or something. I really don't know, but I just think today is a good day to give back to the universe from that. We'll get an affirmation and we'll see what your significant other is hiding from you in their heart, and then I think I'll be done. I hope everyone's enjoying the reading today. Please like, subscribe if you're new, and comment if you are resonating. Let me know. What is our affirmation for today? The Hierophant. I respect and learn from sacred spiritual traditions. Okay? Take that. Take that. I went blank. I'm literally blank. No, my brain's not normally blank. But it went blank after that card. We'll do the Hidden Heart Secrets, and we will see what your significant other, soul connection, is hiding from you. They deeply love you, okay? Like, they deeply love you. And I know that they're probably just in a situation like everyone is. Okay, only you. Devoted, attached, crave. Depth, awareness, importance, and value. I feel like they only you. Like, they want you. And I think they're aware of the importance of how much value you hold when it comes to being a human being. And I think the value is more of like a spiritual value and being a good, decent human being. Distracted, sidetrack, change, and delays. So these last cards are really interesting because I feel like distracted is the one that come up, sidetrack, change, and delays. So it's very interesting to me that one came out with the karma card. Karma, consequences, cause and effect, and debts. So this would kind of suggest that this might be like a karmic debt of some sort. I don't really know much about karmic stuff, but I know about soul connections and things, and I know about them, but I don't know depthy information about it. I just feel from this that this person got distracted. This person got distracted and they got sidetracked and they wanted to change. And I feel like you also feel like you got sidetracked and I feel like you felt delayed. I feel like they were delaying and I felt like you felt delayed in this situation. And I feel like the karma to that is obviously the distance and the feelings that kind of arise from it. And then this last card here is, it's really interesting to me because I feel like this is how you both felt. And it's just kind of insane. There's definitely mirroring feeling right now that both sides feel these things. Only you, depth, that both sides are distracted. Both sides may be experiencing some karma at the moment because maybe it's a lesson learned. And I feel like that's what karma is. And the last card here is abandoned. So I feel like you both feel like you may have abandoned each other. Or maybe one side felt like they were being left out and walked away from. Whereas the other side might have felt literally like when you decided to stand up for yourself, that they felt left out, walked away from, and abandoned. So it's just very interesting. If you do get something from this reading today, let me know. I just want to say that the card on the top of the pile right here, I just saw it before I was going to go, and it's soulmates. It's deep love, unity, and connection. Well, if that doesn't say anything, I don't know what does. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you in another one. I might do one later today because yesterday I got super busy. But yeah, feel free to come back anytime and check out my readings, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.